up and down like some stock. Spit it, watch me flop. This industry ain't giving no props. Kicking the dope up the ops. We thinking outside the box. We coming up on some loot. First eye vision, move with skill, precision, focus in and shoot. Up and coming like the sun when rising deep into my mind and see what kind of person I am. Maybe we got something in common. Time is ticking, time to get it. No bullshitting, take a listen, see how we sparkling and glisten. Omnipresent, can't you feel it? I'm up, I'm coming, I'm still coming. I'm coming, cloud of vision, so I'm coming. I'm coming, I done lost all my coming. I'm coming, what you get is what you get. I'm coming, yeah, I'm still coming. My cloud of vision, so I'm coming. I'm coming, I done lost all my fear. I'm coming, what you get is what you get.
Welcome back to Up and Coming with me, your host, Javerick 100 Trillion, man. Look here, man. I have this is a special show, and I'm not just saying that, because I say good things about all my shows, because I do really feel like they be good shows. But this one right here, man, look here. I've been doing a lot of entertaining, since my adolescent days, and I've done a lot of things. And the two of the people that I work with the most in most of the stuff that I've done right here. And I'm saying, I'm going to break it down to you. One of the guys, most of the tracks I've been on, he's produced them. Most of the albums that I've been put out as a executive producer, he's done most of the production on them. And then the other guy, the most of the songs I've ever rapped on, he's been on the most features that I've ever had anybody on, because I always click well with these guys, because both of them do great music. I'm saying, man, without further ado, I'm gonna go ahead and introduce to y'all Cage One On. Hey, Cage, go ahead and let them know.
Man? How y'all doing?
Man.
Hey, it's good to be here. Y'all in my spot, so.
Yeah. Hey, we are in Cage spot.
Yeah, man,
Introduce to y'all real quick, Slicksta, BlakCrown.
What up? What's going on out there?
Cage One On. Hey, one of the hottest. I don't want to put a title or a box in any one of the guys, so I'm gonna let them speak for themselves and tell you who they are and what they stand for.
Well, I'm a mixture between. I'm kind of a jack of all trades. I produce, I engineer, and I got this thing for car audio. You know what I'm saying? It's all mixed up. That's where the one on comes from in my name. It's kind of car audio play. Wire speakers down from 2 ohms to 1 ohms, and I don't hear nobody out there with the name, so I just decided to take it for my own and use it and see what I can do with it.
Hey, you own it.
I'm trying to do. I don't know, man. Just trying to do something different. Add both of my loves together: car audio and music, and the studio work.
Super fun.
I'm trying to just add all of it into one bowl and just mix it all up.
Mix it all up. You know what I'm saying? Hey, you doing it well, bro. Hey.
Still figuring it out, but it's good. I like what I do.
Yeah.
And I just, I got more stuff getting ready to come to the masses soon. So.
Okay. So, Slicksta, go ahead and introduce yourself to the general public and let them know who you is and what you buy.
What's going on, man? Slicksta BlakCrown, CEO, owner of BlakCrown Radio.
You know, we started that about going on 4 years now.
Yeah.
over 3.5 years. So we still trying to help people put music out, getting listened to, heard, you know what I'm saying, able to be heard all around the world and stuff, you know what I'm saying. Also an artist, you know what I'm saying. I've done projects with Javerick 100 Trillion, off of Cage, one-on tracks, Forever and a Day, you know what I'm saying, and still interested in being creative and putting stuff out, you know what I'm saying. But right now, the biggest thing is to help people get heard, you know what I'm saying. That's for me personally, you know what I'm saying.
That's what's up. That's what's up, bro.
So Cage, when did your musical creativity start? When and where? And what mind frame were you in?
Oh man, the mind frame, I ain't gonna front, man. I was in a shitty mind frame at the time, bro.
Really?
Yeah, man. I was at the time, bro. We talking mid-90s.
Whoa. Yeah.
When it started.
Yeah. Yeah. If I remember correctly, well, I know on my end, the first track I ever rapped to was one of your tracks.
Technically, that was early 90s. I was like 94 when we did that. I remember what you talking about, too.
Yeah, first track I ever rapped to.
But yeah, that's when it started.
Wow.
It started pretty much, you were there when it started.
Okay.
Yep.
So explain to the up-and-coming fans and followers
what was going on at that point?
What was going on with you, and because you bring to the game a level of creativity that's missing, from the production standpoint, from the engineering standpoint, from a lot of different standpoints. Everybody is a puzzle piece, and you know what I'm saying.
Well, bro, it's like I've been doing it for a while.
Okay.
Of course, y'all know since the mid-90s,
right,
early 90s or whatever. Honestly, just haven't been consistent, dabbling from music production to DJing. For the most part of it, I've just been DJing a lot, all the way up to probably 2018. And then out of nowhere, I just got tired of it, bro. Mm-hmm. But through all that time, I was still producing. I was still making beats and stuff, you know what I'm saying? But I don't know. It's like I got more love for the production than I do the DJing. And at the time, the DJing was interrupting, or what's the word I'm looking for? Distracting.
Okay.
It was distracting the music side, the production side. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I don't know. Just eventually, I decided, I need to pick it back up though, because
the DJing.
Yeah, the DJing.
Yeah. I mean,
need to pick it back up, but for the time being, it was just distracting me for what I really had in my heart, and that's to sit here and make beats and
from
record and. I like messing with the boards. I like being in the DAWs. You know what I'm saying? The DAWs.
Yeah. Recording and doing a lot of editing. The editing is important. And from what I hear, from my perspective, you fire from the DJ and the production and the engineering side. So whichever one you decide to do, you're gonna excel because you already have.
Yeah. So. Other than that, man, I'm still going at it though. Still producing beats. Nothing's really changed.
Okay.
We still on deck. Everything's still going.
Okay. You here? And Slicksta, the same question: when and where did your musical creativity start? And tell them a little bit more, because you didn't let them know in depth. You know what? We ain't even talking about your music. We talking about the radio. Mm-hmm. So, when did that start? Your damn, did I just hear something? On my phone? Well, anyway, your creativity, your musical side, as far as the radio station, what inspired the radio station? When did that come about? Stuff like that.
Okay. Yeah, I mean,
because hold on. We can't look over the fact that a radio station is a big deal, man.
Yeah.
So I'm looking at like
It's a super big
a
deal.
radio station is a huge thing.
Yeah.
So, so we can't just skip over that. Like that's just something small. So
Radio station. I mean,
it's a radio station.
we were brainstorming about this next move. You know what I'm saying? You know.
Right.
So I mean, we got all the. Now I ain't gonna say all the equipment, but enough equipment to do what we want to do. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Been recorded and all this, got mics and all this stuff. What's the next step? If you went to music, you know what I'm saying, and an artist and trying to be heard for all these years, like if you can't put your music on the radio, create your own way of putting your music out there. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Radio
You gotta
station.
create some kind of way to get to the masses' ears.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
And
yeah.
BlakCrown Radio could be heard from Africa to Russia to China, back to the US. You know what I'm saying? It could be heard all around the world. You know
Okay.
what I'm saying?
So what was the motivation behind a radio station? It's behind
Like I
starting.
said, trying to get out there for
Trying
the
to-
years, you know what I'm saying? And if we could do it just to put our music out there, just think what we could do to help anybody else who want to be heard. You know what I'm saying? So,
Okay.
yeah.
Okay, I'm digging it. So let's walk us through Cage One On. Like, what's up with the process of your beat making?
Super simple, man. It used to be complicated. I don't make it complicated anymore, man. I use Splice, bro. Anybody out there know what Splice is about, you know. But I use Splice.
What is Spice?
Splice is a website that holds samples,
Samples.
like
okay.
endless libraries of samples.
Okay.
You know, you take them samples, you put them in your DAW, and you do what you want with the sample. You take that sample and make it you.
Right.
And then
Right.
add your little bells and whistles to the beat and 808s and everything, you know.
Okay.
Every blue moon I may lay my fingers on some keys just to get something specific I want in there that I can't find in a sample. But a lot of times I'm flipping through samples, matching up keys,
Mm-hmm.
and you know.
Now, I hear you mentioning DAW.
The DAWs.
So,
Yeah.
explain to the ones who don't know what a DAW is. It's a DAW.
Yeah, it's a DAW, digital audio workplace.
Okay.
I
I think it is
Yeah,
workplace.
something like that.
But
yeah, it's a studio. It's a
Right.
it's a software. It's a studio software. You know,
and that's not a name of a software. It's several different
there's
types.
different types. You got
Yeah.
FL Studio. You got Logic, Studio One, Pro Tools.
Yeah.
There's
Which
plenty of them out
Does
there,
not
you know.
pay up and coming. None of them pay us. So
Yeah,
don't say that we recommended them, because if they cut the check,
Nah,
yeah,
you just
I will
gotta-
recommend
You
it.
gotta go on out there and fish for yourself and see which
Yeah.
one fits you.
Yeah.
You know, That's how you do that.
Yeah. See which one's best for you
But yeah,
and yours.
It's art, bro. And
Yes, it
when
is.
When you are artist of any type, man, it's like, you know, that's just what you do. It's in you, bro.
Right.
There's nothing. There's nothing that would stop you from doing it. So that's kind of how I am with the beats and everything, you know.
So I'm gonna ask y'all a question off the subject. I kind of like to throw off the subject questions in. Have any one of y'all been keeping up with current events and stuff? Like, I don't know, the event that happened with
It'd be
the,
so much
the,
going on, bro.
the young lady that got released from prison in Russia.
Yeah.
Yeah. And see, I like to throw a lot of that in the mix just to,
What they do, make a trade
Yeah, they made a
for
trade.
can't remember what it was, but what, he was a killer or something?
Yeah, well, he's a terrorist. He was
Right.
locked up for guns, trades, and planning assassinations
Against the U.S. or something.
Oh, yeah.
Like,
against agents.
Yeah.
Federal agents, I think. I think, if I'm not
I
mistaken.
don't know who got the better end of the deal.
I mean, we got a basketball player, man. I mean, just think, some lucky team might get a ring.
I don't know. I've been tripping. Look, I've been tripping on a lady.
Yeah.
I've been tripping on the chick. I think it was in California. The car accident. She ran into that intersection.
Oh,
what is her name, bro?
I don't know. That happened like over the summer.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was pitiful.
Yeah, I was just
that
talking
was
to somebody
pitiful. And
about
it was
that not too long
a pregnant
ago,
lady in the car that she hit.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, she was like 8 months.
They said about 6-7 people died from that.
Yeah, man.
And she lived.
No, how about just recently at Hartsfield International, one of the ladies out there working, directing traffic, got hit by a truck out there directing traffic because the person's on his iPad not paying no attention. He admitted that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Damn.
She admitted
Driving at the same time on the iPad.
She did.
That's all bad still.
Yeah.
That's what I seen in the news about that 11-year-old.
Oh yeah, young girl. She probably you know I don't want to speak on her because she's a minor. But she probably done told him the wrong age. I hope that's the
right, yeah, dude. What the hell you doing?
You know what the hell? You picking up an 11-year-old? What's wrong with some of these folks, man? I don't get it. Yeah. So yeah, man, we having a little discussion in here. You know, Cage went on, Slicksta, BlakCrown.
What up, though?
And so tell them about your rap, not your raps, but your rap career. Like, when did you start making music?
Well, 16, 17, you know what I'm saying? Just writing poems in school and stuff. Then, hey, y'all had what, Trey Deep going?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So, a member dropped out, moved away, and I was asked to be a part of Trey Deep. So, me, you, and Big Boy grabbing tracks from Cage. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like I said, since forever.
So this is what this is around what, 93, 94?
93, 94. Nah, I said
like 95.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
96.
Yeah. Cause shoot, man, I
You
had
running around listening to that Top Authority.
Yeah, man. Yeah. Oh, in fact, man, we redid one of Top Authority's song. Me, you, Big Boy, and me, you, Maestro, and Be Easy.
Was that the Tell It to My Nine?
Tell it.
Joint?
Hey, that was that Tell It. Hey,
Still
man.
got it?
Hell yeah. What? That's gonna go on the album. Look, I hope they don't
I've been through so
flag
many,
us.
I done been through so many computers since then, man.
Man.
I still got all my hard drives. I just got to go through the boxes, see what's what.
Man.
I'm quite sure I still got the masters to it. But,
Man, yeah. That Tell It was the real deal. Then me and Slicksta redid the Coming Out Hard, man. Produced by Cage One On, man. And then
I forgot we did that.
you ain't sample the Coming Out Hard. You sample what they sample. You sampled the original.
Rufus,
Shaka
Shaka Khan. I can't remember the name of the song.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was Shaka Khan and Rufus.
Man, good stuff, man. So be on the lookout. Me and Slicksta, we finna release a CD, man. I ain't gonna tell y'all the name and stuff just yet. Y'all gonna hear it before it come out. Y'all gonna hear the name and stuff before it come out. We got to work out the politics. But we got Cage got a project right now. It's on all platforms, right?
Yeah, it's out everywhere, man.
bass.
Yeah, a lot of melodic boom going on.
Pause.
Hey,
you peeped it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I mean, you know, is music really designed for systems? You know, systems that can carry low frequencies. You know what
Yes,
I'm saying?
indeed.
Of course, it sounds good on anything you put it on, but that's what this project is kind of designed for. So if you got speakers in the trunk, by all means,
They gonna rap
and
something.
stream that, turn it up, and
Piss
ride
the
out.
fuck your neighbors off. Your neighbors gonna be like, God damn, I was trying to sleep. Nah, straight up.
Yeah, so you know, Spotify, Tidal is everywhere.
Everywhere. Y'all heard them, went on music. Everywhere. Spotify, Tidal, YouTube, wherever you listen to your music, wherever you buy your music, wherever you stream it, download, purchase. Hey.
And these are instrumentals. I'm not a rap artist or anything like that. You know, I'm a producer, so you know, just appreciate that form of art. You know, like I said, these are instrumental mood music, if you will.
Yeah.
Bass, you know,
Had me grooving.
right.
When he sent it to me, man, I was over there for at least, let's say, about an hour and 30 minutes. Had it on repeat. I was working while I was listening, and I just was noticing I was caught up. I'm vibing along, I'm freestyling with certain tracks.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
And man, it's a vibe, man. It's a real vibe. So check it out. One on music, and don't forget, in stores and on all digital platforms as well. Hey, you know, so we gonna come back to you right now. So what I want to do right now, special for y'all, I want y'all to see some magic happening. I mean, and not too many times a magician show their hand, you know what I'm saying? But you know, every now and then we'll give y'all a little peek of how we make magic happen. So y'all stay tuned. Cage One On finna give y'all a sample of how he do his thing. So check it out. Alright, we back at it. We back at it with another one. This part 2, man, of the interview. I just told y'all we'd be right back. Y'all just peeped out Cage One On making that dope track, man. And now we back, man. We down here in the hideout, man. We got another guest just joined us, man. So y'all give a warm up and coming welcome to Lord Damon of the Gutter Count DJs. You know what I'm saying? One half of the Gutter Count DJs. Cage One On being the other half. You know what I'm saying? Y'all know we back with Slicksta, BlakCrown. Me, Javerick 100 Trillion. So what's been going on, Lord Damon? I mean,
Man.
I know y'all put out a few mixtapes and now I come here and I'm like Wonderland. I'm in shit, man. I'm in Wonderland.
Right.
Well, yeah. This is what's going on now. This is the center of the universe right here. But yeah, I'm just doing a little bit of this, a little bit of that these days.
Okay.
Still doing a little DJing. Semi-retired, but you know,
Hey,
I'm
man.
always able to hop back in whenever
That's a
need
big
be.
thing, man. There ain't
Yeah.
nothing little about that. That's a big
Yeah.
thing, man. Cause I know your DJing skill, man. You up there. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
thank you.
Cage as well, y'all.
Mhm.
shit, man, that's the DJ team that I always look to. For real, man, straight up. A lot of our stuff was made by Gutter Camp, by Cage Track. Like I said in part 1 of the interview, man, hey, shit, you know, it is what it is. So the landscape of the music scene has changed since we started. So you know, we changed along with it a little bit, sat back and just observed what was going on on planet Earth more recently, and then, you know, we always able to get back into it. So don't count us out. We might just jump up and decide to take over America tomorrow sometime. You know, all of us still very relevant too, man. Because man, the tracks are timeless and endless, man. They'll never fade. They'll never die. And especially with the talent that y'all come with, you know what I'm saying? You know, shit, Slim will tell you, man, we a lot of stuff y'all did. Shit, y'all go back and listen to BlakCrown in the beginning. Listen to what's the other one? I forgot. Shit, mine JKG, first year veteran. See, I forgot the name of my own album. But yeah, man.
It happens, bro. I mean, I do the same thing here and there.
Yeah, you know. So, man, we just chilling down here, man, feeling the vibe, you know, drinking on some. I just hit some of that Tiger Bone the first time ever. Hey, I'm loving it. You know, I might, you know, find out, you know, what it do. Hey, and then not only that, first time on the Ace. Was that Ace? Duce. See?
Yeah. You know, 2 first times over here. Well, 3. First time over here. Then first time taking 2 drinks of something. That's good.
3 first times in one night.
Yeah. It's my first time taking Duce, but I ain't taking much of it. You see how little I got.
And I got to be at work at 3.
30 minutes.
30.
Oh, God.
AM.
I feel bad
now. It's your fault.
You just poured him that second drink.
Yeah.
Hey, look, my patients they're gonna be late tomorrow. Hey, it's his fault.
Guilty as charged.
I'm gonna be there. Man, so fellas, what's going on? I mean, we vibing tonight, man. It's feeling good. This is not the usual show, so I won't be sitting asking questions, but shit, whatever was on y'all mind, let's just chop it up. You know what I'm saying? One of them type of sessions. Because honestly, there's a lot going on in music. It's a lot going on in the world. It's a lot going on in politics. Man, the news, man. If it ain't no good, I forget the saying. If it ain't no bad news on, the news ain't on. Some shit, you know. Kind of.
Well, I mean, I try to separate myself from too much of that stuff. So I don't watch the news like I used to.
Okay.
And you know, I don't know if that's a bad thing or a good thing, but you know, I try to keep my mental health in check. Right. And I just don't want to. Can we cuss?
Yeah.
I just don't like seeing bullshit constantly.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
That's a good thing. It's a good practice.
You got to reset. So take care of your mental health. Yeah, that should have fuck you up if you let it.
Yeah,
and they'll kill you if you let them.
Yeah, you start worried about things that you can't control.
Exactly.
And that stuff, you know, just ain't good for you.
A lot of people got to start learning how to find that peace within themselves. Like, you know what I'm saying? I get in my car and drive and listen to the music or whatever, and I'm gone. I ain't worried about nothing else. I don't care as long as it ain't concerning me. You know what I'm saying?
Quick, fast,
So something else you should try is get in your car and drive and don't listen to music also.
Oh, yeah.
A lot of people,
It's really calming.
Yeah, it is.
I like to, you know, kind of crack the window, listen to the birds,
listen to the sounds of the city.
Wind, listen to the sounds of the city or the country, wherever you may be at, the airport, you know, the airplanes. Yeah, that's a lot of good practices, man. Because our mental health is very important. I mean, in my mind, and I say that a full person is made up of 3 components. That's 3 components. That's mind, body, and soul. And if you lack in one part, you know, then you really need to, you know, step it up. You have to be, in order to be a whole person, you have to get your mind, body, and your spirit in check. And that mental health is something that we all lack. Like you always hear people on the spiritual note, You know, you always hear people on the workout note, but you never hear people just constantly like on the mental note.
Right.
On the mental note. That's
Right.
why you got so-called suicides. And I say so-called because, as you know, when it comes to like the celebrity world, we don't know what's really going on, you know. So, and I ain't gonna get into all that because some of that don't be suicide. Some of that be homicide that's made to be suicide.
Right.
You know?
Right.
So,
And that's another reason why back on the me not watching the news like that, you know. I mean, sometimes you get tired of being lied to, so you separate yourself from the news and people who just, you know. If I feel like being lied to, I know who to call.
right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Yeah. I'm gonna call so and so. You know, he'll lie to me.
He'll lie to me.
You know,
Tell me
you know what I'm saying?
I won't believe it.
Brain exercise. Let me pick through this bullshit.
A lot today.
You know. That and everything, but you said you was right. Mind, body, and soul. Exercise. Start back exercising. I like to travel myself. You know what I'm saying? So that's something that I'm getting into personally.
That's good for the mental.
Yep.
And spiritual.
Yep, and spiritual.
Yeah. Yeah, and I know I be lacking in certain areas, so I know I need to step it up. But that's it. Like the old saying goes, knowing is half the battle.
Yep. G.I.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Knowing is half the battle.
But that self-awareness you have too. That's the main thing. You gotta know where you lacking. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Cause you talk to some of these motherfuckers, they think they just got it all and they perfect.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And there's nothing wrong with having good self-esteem and all of that, but you gotta be realistic at the same time. Like I need to do better. Yeah.
You gotta be able to check yourself.
I know I'm a fat motherfucker, so I work on it.
Hey.
You know.
But see, shit, I could talk about myself, but I ain't gonna even go there. But see, the thing is, just like I found out later, because I'm used to having hair all my life. I had hair, long hair, whatever. Shit, when I found out later, chicks dig bald motherfuckers. So, hey, there it is. So, you know, it's not about, you know, so like me, I work out a lot, but it's mostly for health reasons. Because I work in the health industry. So, and I say for most of my career, I worked in death. Because I worked at a nursing home, and I'm not saying that, I'm just saying I see more people dying than more people living.
Right.
And now, for the last 7 years, I've been working in dialysis. So, I see people come and go. So, it's not a good thing. So, it makes me very health conscious.
Right.
Well, let me ask you, how do you think, do you think that has affected you seeing so much death?
Yeah. Because I not just that, I mean, a lot of stuff I've been through, it kind of makes me numb to death. You know what I'm saying? A lot of stuff with the jobs and with different other stuff, it kind of be like, you know, I'm it's kind of abnormal, but that is the way of the world nowadays.
Yeah.
Good. Perfect example. Any one of us can log on to the internet. Even a little child can log on the internet and see somebody get killed or see somebody die.
Oh yeah.
That's not normal.
Oh boy.
But it's normal.
You open up a can of the worms. You talking about the internet, man, because that's the gift and the cursing. I'm talking about a lot of good things come from it, and a lot of bad shit.
That's what I say.
Oh man,
because technology. So in my so this interview just went somewhere else. Because in my mind, technology is what they were speaking about in Genesis when they talked about Adam and Eve and them biting from the apple. It was a book. They bit from the tree of knowledge.
Right.
So that knowledge is technology is knowledge, and the biggest technology company is Apple, where they have their logo is a bitten apple.
Yeah.
You see, so they bit from the tree of knowledge, and so that's why they say, oh, now, you know, and I'm not, you know, advertising any religion, because I'm all around with spirituality. I'm just saying in that religion and that perspective, that was just telling us that technology was that gift that was given to man,
That
but it
gift
was
and
also that curse.
Yeah.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? And now they giving it back to us with the biggest tech company.
Speaking on technology, I feel that we shouldn't have the technology that we have, especially at such a short amount of time. I mean, really. And within our lifetimes, everybody at this table, and I don't even know y'all's age, but I know y'all remember a time when we didn't have cell phones, and you had to remember somebody's phone number. You know what I'm saying? You had to figure out how to get to where you going if you never been there. But all of that is brain exercises. This new generation, them motherfuckers go crazy about that shit.
I was just thinking, I say probably like a year ago, how did I get all these places without a GPS? I never got lost. I was always on time, and I would go all around.
Okay, now that was you at your younger age. Let's take the age of 18 or 21. Somebody who's that age now, that all they know is the cell phone.
Right.
And if they have to get somewhere without a cell phone to do something, you know the amount of anxiety they go through. You know what I'm saying? Them motherfuckers have a damn mental breakdown.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Try to figure out something on their own.
Yeah, that's deep because man.
See, look how it goes though. Our mamas and daddies didn't have cell phones.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? We grew into it. So
Yeah,
we learned on the fly. Now they having to have cell phones and stuff and learn how to use this stuff.
They have to learn how to use it.
You know what I'm saying?
But by the time we got the cell phones in our day-to-day lives, we were already formed. You know what I'm saying?
Right,
you know what I'm saying? Well,
we hybrids.
Yeah.
You know, both sides.
We was sitting in codes on beef and shit.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
So, sometimes now I might go to the store somewhere and I'll leave my cell phone at home. You know what I'm saying? Purposely. I'll just do it. Just to get away.
That's a good practice.
I leave mine in my car.
Yeah.
That's a
When
good
I go
practice.
to the store or something, just leave it in the car. Somebody call me, I call you back. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Man, we don't realize, and I know back in the early 90s, I probably could remember 100 numbers. 100 people said phone numbers.
Yeah.
And if somebody beat me when I had a beeper, I already knew who it was when I saw the number.
Yeah.
Now, I can't. The closest people to me, I could not tell you their number.
Yeah, it's made you dumber, huh?
Just
All of us.
brain just soft.
All of us.
And then just saved in the
Mush.
phone.
Yeah.
Hey, call whoever.
Oh, don't fuck around and go to jail.
Oh,
Lord.
man. Oh man,
Oh.
that's what I love.
Damn.
At one point, when some shit had happened, so I made myself. I wrote down 10 phone numbers and kept it in my pocket for about a month.
Right.
Because I was like, them folks might come pick me up. I'm gonna keep these phone numbers on me in case they come.
You said you kept them in your pocket.
Kept them in my pocket.
Why you ain't keep them in your brain?
You right.
That was you said you knew 100 numbers back in the day.
Right, for real, I can tell you anybody number.
But we all did that.
It's still some numbers I remember from when I was in elementary.
Yeah.
Because I dialed them so much.
Right.
And as a matter of fact, my aunt and uncle, they got a phone number from back when I was in elementary that's still the same to this day, a house phone.
My parents.
I was like, dang.
Yep, and I remember it. Case of emergencies. Yep.
And then just think about this in music. Like, just us at our age range. We've seen everything from when I remember my dad with an 8-track. We done seen
8-track,
everything.
one of them right there?
See?
Was it that one or that one?
Real. Look, so I was about to get into all this and y'all see it. Man, see, we done went through so many eras of music and things that recording music, listening to music, man. And now CDs are obsolete. I remember when CDs was the big thing, man.
Yep.
You felt good to walk around. You got a CD. Man, you still listening to tapes, man. I got a CD. You know what I'm saying? I remember taking a tape apart, sticking it back together.
Yep.
Doing all kind, man.
Skills right there we learned. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying? We
man.
learned them on our own too.
Yeah,
I did
make
all
a
that.
mixtape out
Yeah.
of tape, play it, record, man. Y'all don't understand.
Yeah, we did because we had to. You know what
Had
I'm saying?
to.
You know what I'm saying? Wasn't no big thing.
Yeah, wasn't no other way.
Yeah.
That's
Let me
all we knew.
Take it apart and do it. Fuck it. What else we gonna do?
Right,
Nowadays?
Yeah.
Nah, dog.
Yeah. When I first recorded my first song was on Reel to Reel. We was on them big reels. Yeah.
Yeah, one of those like that.
Yeah, like that. And we was using one of K's tracks. We was at 8 Ball Studio in Morrow, Georgia. Shout out to 8 Ball. He was the bass player for the Spinners. The group, the Spinners, the old school group.
That had to be the track that I made using tapes.
Yeah, you made it using tapes. As a matter of fact, we took a tape to the studio.
Record,
put
the sample on that, redub it, put the beat in there, redub it.
Dun, 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 dun,
I can't remember.
What year was this?
94,
93.
93,
yeah. Coming Out Hard was, everybody playing Coming Out Hard.
93, because it was before Outkast's first CD dropped. I remember that. That was in 94. Yeah.
Okay. Well,
the Southern Playalistic Cadillac funky music joint.
That was before that. You know why? I know that because we met CeeLo when they was promoting that CD. They was promoting that CD. We met CeeLo, but we was at my brother's keeper promoting 2 songs that we did from your tracks.
Right.
That we had already recorded. We didn't know who Outkast was. We heard their music. We didn't know who Goody Mob. We definitely didn't know who Goody Mob. We heard Outkast music. So I take that back. We knew who they were, but we didn't know who Goody Mob. So we sat and talked to CeeLo for about a good 30 minutes. Tay came to pick us up, and we just sitting here just chopping it up with him. And so before we left, he told us who he was, and we from the streets. I don't believe shit. So when he told us who he was, I was like, okay, whatever. He left. We didn't realize it till like a couple weeks later. We see him on the video with Outkast on that.
Get Up, Get Out.
It was on the Southern Playalistic video. He wasn't rapping, but he was dancing with a chick in the video, and we like. That's the same nigga that was talking to us and my brother Keith.
He told you.
Yeah, he told us. But we like, yeah, whatever, nigga. But he gave us a lot of good game.
Yeah.
He gave us a lot of good game because we went up there and see, I could be wrong, but I like to say that we inspired some stuff from on Goody Mob first album because we let him hear a song called Niggas Put the Waste. And we was talking about killing everything. We cussing. We young niggas now.
Right,
now this is why he talked to us, my group. He pointed us out, talked to us, because we got kicked out of there because our lyrics were too explicit. And we was in My Brother's Keeper, which is a teen club. So we couldn't rap. They wouldn't let us go on the stage because we was too explicit. So he pulled us to the side and talked to us like, I need to talk to these young brothers. And what he told us is, you can get your point across without using profanity. And you get that. He was telling us back then that this, like I said, 93, before Outkast album dropped, you can. He was saying that it just make us look like we just some ignorant niggas, and he was like, just by talking to y'all, I could tell y'all got some kind of knowledge and wisdom in your head. You got to put that stuff on music. So that conversation changed my whole way of writing and everything. You know what I'm saying? So shout out to CeeLo Green.
Shout out CeeLo Green.
You know what I'm saying? I won't go too deep into the conversation, but like I said, since I did say I feel like we inspired something. So the song we let him hear was called Niggas Put the Waste. And what he said on Goody Mob album that came out, he said, it's a shame when niggas gonna realize we the same. You helping the enemy win the game. If you a player, you precision. Don't make a decision in haste. Your blood is a terrible thing to waste. We all blood. Right. So I thought about like, damn, that kind of, cause the song was called Nigga Put the Waste. It's talking about we killing niggas. Me, Shamar, and Rantez. You know what I'm saying? And
okay.
Yeah. So I was like, wow, damn, he made a lot of sense.
I'm gonna tell you. I'm not a native of Atlanta. I've been here for a while now, but I was raised in Savannah, Georgia. Shout out Seaport, Savannah. And one thing about being in Atlanta, like I hear stories of everybody from Atlanta. Y'all, I don't even know if y'all knew it, but y'all had it here.
Yeah.
You know, I'm
Yeah.
hearing stories about like all the stars that's out now.
Yeah.
You know, people that run into them and meet them and all that. And
Right.
for a country boy like myself coming up here, that's a big thing. I remember riding down, like my first time riding down, standing in the low. I'm like, I'm here.
Yeah.
Coming to College Park. Oh, Decatur, Candler Road. Like, damn, this is the road here. You know what I'm saying? It's like it's like really history.
Yeah.
It's a major deal.
It really is.
You know what I'm saying? And I love it, but you know, it's my adopted home now. I'm here. I ain't going nowhere. Staying at the airport.
Yeah.
I got to see the world. You know.
I think our music was infiltrated at one point because it was like you had so much positivity coming out of the music
Right.
in the South.
Mhm.
Even not in the South, just out of Atlanta, period.
Yeah.
And
But the positivity was in hip hop in general
That's what I'm
back
about
in the
to say.
days.
back in the
Period.
day,
From New
back
York
in the
hip hop
day,
on.
But
You
by
had
the
a selection.
time the gangster shit started to creep, Atlanta still had that little positivity because you had Outkast and Good Mob. You had So Def with their movement. It was, you know, JD was pushing love songs.
Yep.
You know, then you had B.O.B.
Mm-hmm.
You know, even though T.I. was making trap music, he wasn't making, you know, it really got to a point where I don't know.
Well, before this camera started rolling, we had a conversation about it, but I'm not going to get into that right now. But that's what set that
it set up the whole play.
Yeah, that whole mono.
That was a plan from the
monoline thinking.
start, right?
Exactly.
That was like, you see, when hip hop first came out, I ain't gonna say it was at its peak. It was something new.
Mm-hmm.
It was just fucking new. You know what I'm saying? So from that point on, you just seen the decline of hip hop. You know what I'm saying?
They try to make us all think in the one type of way. You know what I'm saying? And you ain't cool if you think anything outside of this.
Right, yeah, there you go. You ain't black if you ain't
Kind of like
right.
Joe.
And it's
Yeah.
all
That's what I was about to
negativity
say.
for the most part. You know what I'm saying? And I've partook in some of that
Yeah, I
negativity,
have
but also
too.
did
Yeah,
other
yeah.
shit too.
Right,
You know what I'm saying? Make you a better, well-rounded person. That's what they took away.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And I don't want to say they took it away. I'm gonna say they gave us the bait and we took it.
We took it.
know.
And the bait was the guns, the drugs, the money.
Yep.
We wanted the power.
Negative imagery.
We wanted the power that's false power. Hold on. Y'all go ahead. I'm finna adjust this.
Okay. But I wanted to say something you was talking about the early Atlanta hip hop history. Somebody who I need, who name needs to be spoken more, because my first introduction to hip hop coming out of Atlanta, don't nobody talk about MC Shy D. Shout out Shy D.
Shout out Shy D.
Man,
Shout out Shy D.
you
He
can't
don't like
forget
this.
him.
Shy D, I'm gonna clip this and I'm see. I follow him on IG.
Yeah.
And Shy D is
I met him.
always in motion.
Yeah.
To this day.
Yeah.
Shy D, follow
met
him
him.
on IG. He always in motion. I'm gonna
Right.
clip this. I'm gonna put it on your page, man. And
Shadi, man, I still listen to your music in the whip, yo.
hey,
Shout out DJ Reggie Black, Club Blaze,
Yeah,
because
man.
that's who I met Shadi through. And when I met him, it's like I got people who I listen to and I like, but there's only a few people like, damn, that's a big deal to me.
That's what's
And
up.
Shadi
That's
was
what's
one
up.
of them. He was so
Yeah.
cool. So
Big
shout out
up.
Shadi. Your name don't get said enough, but we talking about Atlanta hip hop. I'm in the room. I'm gonna mention it. You know what I'm saying? All the greats too, Outkast, the ones you named, yes, they great. Can't nobody take nothing from them. But Shy D for me, like that's how it started for me in my brain.
Yeah, I can dig that, man.
Yeah, I can agree
Because he's
too,
a true Atlanta pioneer,
Right.
man. Like he did this stuff when people wasn't saying Atlanta.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? People wasn't saying South nothing. You know, so shout out to Shy D.
And he
man.
not originally from Atlanta
Yeah,
too.
he
He's an
from New York.
implant like me. He came and he did his thing.
I know. And he
So
still
love.
got it.
Yeah, he's still here
The
doing it.
last picture I saw on his IG, he's throwing up the A. I said, man, I gotta love this.
yeah.
And that was that was yesterday. On the real, we can go on his IG now. Yeah.
Shadi, you got one more follower
Hey.
after this drink.
Yeah. Follow MC Shadi, man. IG. Y'all follow MC Shadi, man. Hey, that's some real shit, man. And I don't even want to take no shine away from him, because what you said made me think about something else, about somebody in Atlanta that don't get the shine that they deserve. We ain't gonna even speak about that, because this your album, Shadi. You know what I'm saying?
Now you gotta say it now. We need to know now.
We'll talk about that later. We'll talk about that later because I mean, fuck it. You know what? I got to say it.
All right.
And you mentioned Outkast.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody always bringing up Andre. Andre fire as fuck.
Mm-hmm.
No doubt. Big boy fire as fuck, and he's still doing his thing.
Savannah, Georgia.
Man, Savannah, GA.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Y'all know, hey, them patents from Savannah. Sleepy Brown from Savannah.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, Sleepy Brown from Savannah.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Okay. All
Yeah.
right.
Hey, that boy, the rapper Quando Rondo.
Yeah.
Savannah.
My family know he was at my sister niece graduation.
The boy, the young boy, BOA, he was just on the Game CD. The Game. I ain't gonna even promote the shit, but it's fine.
Right.
Yeah, young boy from Savannah, BOA.
That hook.
Man, that hook.
was hard.
Voodoo.
Yeah, that hook was hard.
I was like, I had to look him up. Oh, little buddy from Savannah.
Okay.
Well, it made me feel good because he a Georgia boy.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I'm saying big up to Savannah, man. I'm always out there on River Street.
Yeah.
Fucking around downtown Savannah. So much history in Savannah, man.
Mm-hmm.
Man, yeah.
Okay.
Tybee. All out there.
But who you were talking about though? We gonna get this.
Big
can't-
boy.
Okay.
Okay.
Man.
Yeah.
Man, big boy, like I said, he's still doing his thing in rap.
Mm-hmm.
And every time I hear people give Andre his flowers, no doubt, he deserve them.
Mm-hmm.
But this man is still rapping, and he's one of the only people in rap that went diamond.
Right.
And still rapping, and niggas ain't giving him his flowers nowhere.
Let me tell you what my theory about that is. Big Boy, great MC. You know what I'm saying? But you hear people talk about the top 5, and they always name Andre.
Always.
I think the reason for that is because Andre was a lot more eclectic. He was way more different. He was different. It's like maybe it was unintentional that he took this risk, which I don't even want to say it was unintentional because on their first single, Players Ball, you know, he was more like hooded out, and so to speak.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But then as he got more freedom from the way my understanding of it, he started being more of the artistic side and taking a little bit more weirder, what we would call weirder. Motherfuckers was like, damn, that's dope. You took the rip, but
he deserved every flower he get.
Yeah, but me being from Savannah, Big Boy, I could see that all day in him. And then the Atlanta thing too. Yeah, he just, that's what he is.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? They both were true to themselves.
Both true. So
the story you said about CeeLo, that's
nothing
true.
from Andre.
Nope.
Nothing. But they just don't give
Big
Boy his flowers.
I agree.
At all.
I agree.
Every podcast, everybody that I hear, they always, when they mention Outkast, they always mention Drake. Like, shit, man, that was a 2-man group. Y'all got to go back and listen to all that shit.
Right.
Like, both of them niggas came with that fire. I wouldn't take nothing from neither one.
I mean, hell, each one made Outkast what it was.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
So, man.
Yeah.
And then the stuff that Big was spitting was like unheard of in the South. A lot of stuff, a lot of the rhymes, a lot of wordplay was unheard of in the South. Niggas was not ready for his flow. Dre neither.
I was watching something. I can't remember what it was, but they was talking about how on some of them Outkast songs, they the ones who first introduced the term crunk and trap. Nobody said those words before, and I don't remember what song it was, but I saw them. I was like, yeah, that's about right. And and those became two movements within themselves, named after them two words.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But nobody even put them in the song until Outkast did it.
Yeah, I can say nobody put him in the song worldwide until Outkast did.
World, yeah.
But hey, look, man, I've been in music for a long time. Yeah. Those been trap, crunk. Those been words that I've been using since back in the day.
Right.
But it wasn't. I ain't gonna even say that I started them. That was just words that we would hear in the neighborhood.
Right. Yeah.
So we would say those type of words. See, because at one point in Atlanta, dance was the music. Dance and bass. That was it. A lot of time we didn't get gangster music until the Hard Boys.
Booty Shake.
Booty Shake.
All right. Y'all opening doors. We got to go to Miami.
So I'm talking about Atlanta.
Yeah. But you can't say booty shake without Miami. But okay.
But Miami,
Atlanta.
Miami had the bass and the booty shake too.
Yeah.
I can't front. I mean, when it comes to booty shake,
Yeah.
I'd rather see Atlanta chick shake that than a Miami chick.
Man, all right, you better start some shit now.
Because it's something about these girls in Atlanta, man. It's something about the strip clubs in Atlanta. Because Miami ain't messing with
Playing with Fireboy.
Atlanta taking it all out, first of all.
Okay, was it Miami and Atlanta? They the only two places, at least for back in the day, where it would get totally naked.
Where they mostly focus on the breasts.
I don't know now.
In the strip club.
I don't know. Now, what year are we talking about? We talking about back in the days, though. We ain't talking about now.
It's a whole different dynamic.
But yeah, because I ain't really been to no clubs lately. So yeah, in many moons.
Mm-hmm.
But both of them, you know. But yeah, when it comes to Atlanta, we used to be dance and bass, and then when the Hard Boys came in, they brought their hard touch, but it didn't catch on. Ghetto Mafia came later. It started to catch on more. Pastor Troy came. The shit was like, okay, everybody
Augusta,
hard.
Georgia.
Augusta, big up to Augusta and College Park, cause that's, you know.
Yeah. Pastor Troy.
But yeah, so, and then Troy kind of gave them a taste of Memphis.
Where's Troy? Pastor Troy?
Pastor Troy. Because although he from Augusta and rep College Park, he started to feature more Memphis rappers. He was featured on songs with 3-6 Mafia. And so he kind of started to he really started that crunk in Atlanta.
I never thought about that, but what was 3-6 Mafia breakout hit?
They breakout hit. So asking me, because I was on them early. Okay. Because I was on them with Who Got the Nines.
The one that was that everybody knew. You know what I'm saying?
That would probably be that Looking for the Chewing Slob on my knob. Like on.
I'm looking from a DJ standpoint. I say tear the club up.
Oh yeah. The
one
that was the one that went worldwide. Yeah.
Was Pastor Troy on that?
He wasn't.
He wasn't on that. So I never thought of the affiliation between Pastor Troy and Memphis, but it's something I'm gonna look back and think about.
Yeah, it's something that what was it was a song that 3-6 Mafia had, but it used Pastor Troy's ad libs.
Yeah,
shit, everybody used Pastor Troy ad libs.
No, this was back then.
Yeah.
That was
that was the first song on their album on that When the Smoke Clears. The first song, To You Haters, I'm the Predator. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's what I'm thinking about.
So that's when they sample hit. So it was like Troy, like people been on Black and Fly and 3-6, but Troy really kind of bridged the gap between Memphis and Atlanta. So now that's when the gangster shit just flooded Atlanta.
Right.
And I saw it because I'm like, you had a choice. You can go Outkast way, or you can go the way Troy was going.
Right.
And the game was full of young niggas that was trapping.
Yeah. And Troy went up against P.
And Troy went against P. That's when Troy went against P, it came out with No More Play in GA. Niggas in Georgia stuck their chests out. Although P was a machine, niggas in Georgia felt like, man, fuck that shit. We can take on anybody. We can take on anybody. So it's like, okay, we the most gangster because we went up against P. This little one man went up against the whole No Limit Army.
Man, Master P wasn't thinking about Pastor Troy. Let's be honest.
He really wasn't.
He wasn't.
But they had a clash at a concert though.
Yeah,
and
I mean,
and they ran Pastor Troy out of there. But although we didn't see all that behind the scenes, all we knew is the music.
Right.
Most of the people saw, damn, he just called. Can I speak to P?
I remember that.
Yeah, I can't speak it verbatim.
Let me tell you my thoughts on No Limit. back in the 90s, you know, early mid 90s and all that was going on. Of course, we didn't have social media and all that, so everything would just happen right here, right as we go out in the real world.
Right.
Me being a DJ, I've been a DJ for 30 years.
Okay.
I was in high school when I really, you know what I'm saying, jumped off the porch with it. I used to DJ parties. We had vinyl records. I carried crates of records. I did all that. And the parties back in the days in Savannah, Georgia, the parties consisted of everything. You would have a set of up north hip hop. You would have just R&B, and everybody, no matter the age, young crew, we all partied, and it just kept going. The peak was the booty shake.
Okay.
At the time, me and Case had this conversation several times. The peak of the party was the booty shake.
Yeah.
But that all changed when Master P and No Limit came.
Yeah.
What?
Look here, it was some dudes jumping on chicks in tennis courts, dancing with girls, having a good time, to nothing but bouncing around, and then the fights really, you know, wrapped up, and that right there.
We used to have parties at the trap house, the local trap house, but we about to tear that motherfucker down.
You could not play 3 6 Mafia, man.
Don't play no.
The police wouldn't let us play it. The police wouldn't let us play it. As the DJ say, if you tear the club up, we're closing you down.
No, I'm gonna tell you one song that will make him close it down. C Murder, Down for My Niggas.
Yeah. Oh. Yeah.
Don't play that.
No,
play Down for My Niggas.
That was a peak too, but the police didn't even let us play.
But I didn't.
Motherfuckers don't club up. They followed instructions.
I didn't see the same shit I saw when I played 3 6 Mafia.
Straight up.
That was the name. That was the name of the song. Tear the club up.
Boomsticks flying everywhere.
They felt it was their balls. That was their duty to tear the club up. Now fuck them other niggas now. You know they're bouncing. You know what I'm saying? If you ain't have what they call ops now, whatever, you ain't had no enemies in there. So y'all just be amped up. You know, but
in our hood, tear
the club up. You don't need an enemy. The club is your enemy.
I bet you won't hit them motherfuckers.
I bet you. Oh man. Somebody, you know what I'm saying? You done bet, man. I gotta do it.
Take that shit off and throwing some Luther Vandross, man. Oh, fuck.
On that bitch down.
Where is the love?
Oh, man. I wish I could go back to them.
But they were good times, though, man. Yeah. You know, it was a lot less shootings happened, but it wasn't the norm. It was, you know, more fighting. I'm not promoting fighting, but if it did pop off,
It'd rather be a fight
than a fight.
Because now motherfuckers got high-power guns with 30, 40, 100-round clips, and they hurting a lot of people.
They scared, you know.
What
it is. Scared. That song, I love the song, but I disagree with Bone Crusher, Never Scared, because the whole premise of that song is, nigga, you scared. Right. The first thing you do is go pop the truck and shoot up. Dope song. Pop the truck. No discord Bone Crusher. I'm sorry here. We record, man. We record right here. We was record. Yeah, no problem. Yeah. We're doing a big thing. This Memphis right here, man, right here.
How we talking about?
This my girl Yolanda.
Right here. That's Atlanta, right there.
What? South Memphis, North Memphis, East Memphis.
Yeah.
Okay.
You been through that?
Yeah. I've been to Memphis. Matter of fact, I did you familiar with Gangsta Black?
Of course.
I'm cool with Black. His brother. Well, I'm really cool with BB.
Okay.
That's her brother.
Okay.
And that's how I know him.
Okay, that's what's up.
Connected with Memphis through some music shit.
We came down here to beat nose because I heard a bunch of
that's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. There's too many old school gangsters in here. I'm about to put on some Luther Vandross now.
That's what's up, man. It's love, Memphis, Atlanta.
Yeah.
We were just talking about how Memphis kind of influenced the music in Atlanta.
Oh, well, you know,
you see what I'm saying?
They don't want to talk about that.
Oh man, I know what it is because I grew up in music, and so I was listening to music from Memphis. I was listening to music from Atlanta, and I saw how shit just
there's a connection. Yeah.
And next thing you know, Atlanta went from this to that, and you know it is what it is. That's part of how crunk music was born.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Through Memphis. You know, Lil Jon will tell you that.
I was just about to say that. Shout out Lil Jon.
Shout out Lil Jon.
Certain things you can't say without shouting out like the pinnacle, the symbol of that. That's why I said the thing about Miami. You said booty shake and Lil Jon. Story. I got stories just like.
Shout out to Luke.
Open up for Luke. Lil Jon. I was DJing in the spot in Macon Well, actually, I met Lil Jon twice. I was on the radio in Augusta. But outside, he did his show, and I was DJing, and this before they really peaked out. You know, they still on the come up.
Right.
These motherfuckers had the East Side boys. They were just pouring shots of liquor off the stage into the crowd. I came from behind the DJ booth, had my cup. The motherfucker pulled that shit all the way to the tip.
Yeah.
Hennessy got fucked up. I can't remember the name of the club. And after the club, we standing out front, me and Lil Jon, we just chopping up, cool as fuck.
Yeah, I got a Lil Jon story. It was at the backstage in Atlanta. It was a long time ago, before he had the locks, when he had the glasses, he had a low haircut. He was, you know, I mean, that's my dude, but he like a nerd.
Yeah.
And that's
Shit,
when
man.
I met him, and and it was on some old music shit. You know?
Okay.
Another story. Yeah, man. But hey, so anybody else? Matter of fact, we didn't finish with your interview, so let them know how to get with you, how to reach you, your DJ service, not your DJ service, your production service, even DJ service, whatever. Your at?
You can get at me, Cage One On. That's Instagram, or you can visit the Instagram One On Music. That's another platform that I'm jumping off on soon. There ain't no content there, but it's coming soon. One On Music, Spotify, all the streaming stores. The One On Music project is available. Go check that out. Other than that, man, y'all be on the lookout. Y'all see me soon.
You heard. One On Music. All right, Slicksta. Let them know how to get with
You
you.
can find me on IG, Slicksta BlakCrown. Facebook, same name, Slicksta BlakCrown. You know what I'm saying? You can find Born Hungry Still Thirsty on all platforms. Apple Music, Google Music. You know what I'm saying? Just check us out. Jay, he got an album out. We getting ready to throw another album out. So y'all just check us out, man. We're gonna keep it moving. BlakCrown Radio. Tune in 24/7, 365.
65.
Any continent, you know what I'm saying? Look for the app, man. It's at your Apple Store, Google Store, you know what I'm saying? For your iPhone, Android, whatever you got, you can listen to it. Any country. Just check us out, man. BlakCrown.
BlakCrown Radio. All right, Lord Demond.
I have nothing.
Hey.
I'm promoting nothing. I'm supporting my fellas right here. So, you know, when something comes up, I'll let y'all know. And that's it for me right now.
Hey, there it is, man. It's full of support, full of love, you know what I'm saying? Memphis, Atlanta, Savannah, Michigan, you know what I'm saying? We in this motherfucker, and we out the same way. So, till next time, to you and yours, peace and prosperity. All right, one.